Hey friends, so today I want to read to you another book about the holiday of Hanukkah. It's called Runaway Driedel. But before we start, I want to show you that I have a dreidel that you can see in real life right now. Okay, so during Hanukkah, kids might have a little toy dreidel. Looks like this. This one's a little old, so some of the letters have come off a little bit. So what you do is you spin this dreidel, and depending on what it lands on, you can win some money. So I'll show you how I spin my dreidel right now. Okay, I'm going to tilt my computer down, right down to my little desk here, and I'm going to give this dreidel a little spin. Ready? My computer. Here, I'll give it one more spin. Look at that. Wow. And there's actually a song that goes with spinning a dreidel, and it goes like this. Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay. And when you're dry and ready, oh dreidel, I will play. Hey! Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay. And when you're dry and ready, oh dreidel, I will play. Hey! All right, let's read a story about a runaway dreidel. This dreidel escaped from a boy while he was trying to celebrate Hanukkah. It's called Runaway Driedel. Here we go. You see the dreidel right there on the front? And the little boy chasing it? Here we go. Runaway Driedel. All right. 'Twas the first night of Hanukkah, and on the 5th floor there was holiday hustling and bustling galore. Papa was shining the silver menorah. Mama was wrapping a gift for Aunt Dora. So here's the family. Look, there's the menorah. They're getting ready for Hanukkah. Grandma was slicing up 2 chocolate babkas. Grandpa was grating potatoes for latkes. Oh my gosh, just like in the other book, they're making latkes, potato pancakes. And it also looks like Grandma is making another treat, chocolate babkas. Sounds delicious. All right, Sister was stirring the soup with the ladle, and I, at her feet, spun my shiny new dreidel. Each letter flew by, nun, gimel, hey, shin. It was making me dizzy to see them all spin. Those are the letters that are on the dreidel that tell you if you win money or lose money. So I reached out my fingers to grab my new top, but that silly old dreidel, it just wouldn't stop. It spun round the kitchen and straight down the hall. It spun down the carpet and right up the wall. It spun through the bathroom right over the sink. It spun through the living room quick as a wink. Oh my goodness, look at this dreidel. Spinning away. It spun toward the front door, which flew open wide as uncles and cousins and aunts poured inside. Runaway dreidel! I tried to squeeze past, but it was no use, for that toy was too fast. There it goes. Oh my goodness. It spun down the 4th floor past Mrs. Gray's wreath. It spun down the 3rd floor past Otto's sharp teeth. It spun down the 2nd floor past my friend Pete. It spun down the 1st floor and onto the street. Oh my goodness. My family and neighbors all took up the chase, but they were no match for the dreidel's swift pace. It was way too fast for them. It spun past the bakery right by the challah. The baker was selling cheap, 2 for $1. It spun past the grocer who gave us a treat to keep up our strength as we raced down the street. Oh my goodness, there it goes, look. Oh my goodness, how are they going to catch it? It spun past a shoe store and past a boutique. It spun past 2 delis, 1 kosher, 1 Greek. It spun over a taxi and under a truck. A cop tried to stop it, but she had no luck. Oh my goodness, look at it. It's getting away. It spun out of the city and on down the road, out into the country. It never once slowed. Oh my gosh. It spun past a barn, a horse, and a cow. We kept up the chase. We couldn't stop now. It spun through a forest, past hundreds of trees. It just wouldn't stop, even though I said, please. Oh my goodness. It spun through a valley an inch out of reach. It spun through a clearing, then onto a beach. I ran after my dreidel, my feet in the sand. In a minute, my toy would be safe in my hand. Oh, he's almost got it. But that dreidel just kept up its dizzying motion. It spun through the water right over the ocean. And then in a wink and a blink of an eye, my dreidel had spun itself up to the sky. It spun past the planets. It spun past the stars. At last, it stopped spinning a stone's throw from Mars. Oh my goodness, that's very far away. Another planet far, far away. It sparkled and glittered and twinkled and shone like the jewel in the crown of a queen on a throne. We stared at my dreidel, our jaws all gone slack. This is your jaw, they're all like this. I can't believe it. Until Mama said it was time to turn back. At home, we ate latkes and lit the menorah, and then just for fun, we all danced the hora. So they're back to celebrating Hanukkah, even though they lost their dreidel. We opened our present and ate chocolate gelt. That's those chocolate coins we read about yesterday. It was then that we noticed how tired we felt. My uncles and cousins turned to go, so we walked them outside to the street down below, where we said, standing under a star shining bright, Happy Hanukkah to all, and to all a good night. Can you guess what that star was right there? It was the dreidel that had spun itself up to the sky. What a fun book. That was a crazy book about how the dreidel ran away and ended up a star in the sky. I hope you liked that book, friends. I love talking about dreidels. They're fun to spin and they're fun to read about. I'll see you later, friends. Bye.